everyone. The fake geek girl is back again. It's been 2 weeks. I didn't really have anything to say about um episode 15. God, I can't even remember numbers now. I liked it well enough. It was fine. I don't think I'm gonna be talking much about any of the episodes if I just like them okay, if they're just fine, whatever. I think I'm only gonna really make a video on like the premieres, finales, and if an episode like really touches a nerve or something, I'm gonna do a video about it. I don't know how the sound is sounding right now because I have my space heater going because it's so cold right now. It's April and I have to turn my heat on. Like, what is even this? And I have my buddy Esper here because it's been that kind of episode. So let's get into it. Episode 16, Last Day on Earth, season finale. Oh my god. Why is it a cliffhanger? Well, okay. Not why is it a cliffhanger, because I understand why it's a cliffhanger, because we have 7 months before season 7 premiere, and we'll have our time to mourn, but the characters won't, so we'd have to go back and relive it, so I'm okay with that a little bit. What I don't like is if Nicotero is to be believed, the actor who gets killed doesn't know that they're dead right now. And I said 2 weeks back about the finale, about doing it in a way that's respectful to the actor, respectful to the character. And this doesn't fall under that. Like, to be strung along for 7 months, or, well, no, for like 2 months, not knowing if you have a job after filming for what could possibly be just one day, one episode. I I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a not nice thing to do to your actors. So, but then again, you know, Norman Reedus and Lauren Cohan and Andrew Lincoln all said that they were really angry and upset and they didn't want to go to work. And that, especially Andrew Lincoln saying, I just read my best friend's death. Like, that's what had a lot of people saying, oh my god, it's going to be Daryl because Daryl is Rick's right hand man at this point. So, who's lying here, basically? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't like cliffhangers. I don't like waiting. I'm a really impatient person. But up until that point, up until the cliffhanger, I think the episode was amazing. I love, love Carol's arc. I love that she is so, she has so much PTSD and she's so guilt ridden. Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze again. Um, she's so over it. The PTSD and the anxiety and the not wanting to kill is just taking its toll on her, and she's at one point completely ready to die. I thought she was going to get her character or her comic death when she's fighting the walker and she rips the skin off of the side of its head. I thought that she was going to give up and let it bite her. I thought she was going to commit suicide by Walker. I really thought that, and I was like, oh my god, this is almost too intense right now, but she stabbed it and then Savior jerk came and shot her out twice. Ow. But I I really like that moment with Carol. Like, it's this, it's seeing her vulnerable and giving up that is going to make her character so much stronger, especially when they get to the kingdom. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait. I can't wait until Carol and Morgan get to the kingdom. They meet Ezekiel, they meet Shiva. I hope they do Shiva. I could see it going really badly though with the CGI, and they can't really get a real tiger. I'll bring my cat. She's like a tiger. She'll be perfect. We could put her in a little tiger suit and she could be Shiva. It'll work. Um just I think it's gonna be I think the kingdom is gonna be like my favorite arc in The Walking Dead. I love the kingdom. I love Ezekiel. I love Shiva. I think it's just such a great everything. And maybe because I'm bummed that we didn't get the Michonne Morgan relationship, which leads into the Michonne Ezekiel relationship. Maybe we'll get Carol Morgan and then Carol Ezekiel. That could be cool, right? Right? I don't know. Okay. Um, Maggie and her possibly exploding appendix is worrying me because that's a huge thing. I don't think it's a miscarriage. Although if it is something like appendicitis, because I'm just thinking back to some stories from other women where they have cramps so bad that they actually don't treat their possible appendicitis because it's in the same, it's cramping in like the same area. And I'm rubbing my stomach as I'm talking because y'all can see that totally. But there have been stories of young girls and women and everything who are brought to the hospital because their cramps are so bad, but it's not menstruation cramps, it's their appendix is about to burst. So I kind of think that's what's going on with Maggie. That, or it's like an infection from a wound that didn't heal right. Like, um, when Michelle, like, slashed at her, if it cut, if it cut her, but it didn't look bad, but it didn't heal, if it got infected, because you could get a paper cut and get an infection, but I think it's appendicitis or something similar. Um, that's gonna be bad because they need you need surgery if you have appendicitis. You have to get it out. So I hope they don't kill Glenn and then turn around and kill Maggie. Like that would suck so bad. That'd be like the worst writing on The Walking Dead ever. Because I feel like if one of them dies, the other has to live and go on and all of that. Same thing with like Rick and Michonne. Like if they were to kill Rick and then turn around and kill Michonne, I feel like that would just be a waste of character development. But this is The Walking Dead, so who knows at this point? Who knows? Um, Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is no longer John Winchester in my eyes, and that's kind of how I've always viewed him. Even though I know he's a comedian and he does a bunch of other stuff. I saw him in Supernatural for so long that I'm like, oh, that's just Eddie Winchester. And now he's 100% Negan. He walked down in that RV, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the comic book. So, yeah. Um, think that's about it. I have some theories on who it is. It's not Rick or Carl who gets Lucille. Just a little dialogue of, if anyone moves, take the boy's other eye out and feed it to his father, like that. That would be weird, to kill somebody and then take their eye and feed, or feed an eyeball to a dead man. So I don't think it's Daryl. I think Daryl's safe because he's the moneymaker of the show. He's never gonna die. I think Norman Reedus would have to die in real life for Daryl to die. But I don't think it's Maggie. I don't think it's Sasha. That leaves Glenn, Eugene. Glenn, Eugene, Abraham, and Rosita. Wow. I don't know why I spaced there for a second. It could be Glenn because it is in the comic book. It's Glenn's comic death. It could be Rosita. I kind of think it's gonna be Abraham or Eugene though, just because the taking it like a champ comment. I think that would make sense toward Eugene because he's crying. He's visibly crying when Negan is threatening them, and if he were to kind of square himself up and do it, just not move, not react, I think that would kind of surprise Negan, because you have this blubbering idiot and then he mans up. I think it could be Abraham because of the same reason. When Negan stops in front of him, he's ready to get up and fight. And he tries to make himself bigger, and he stares Negan down. I guess that's it. We have to wait until October. Hopefully it doesn't get spoiled before then. That would kind of suck if it does get spoiled, but I kind of want to know. I think that's it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, conversate, theorize, and tell me what you liked and what you didn't like, because I liked almost everything, didn't like the cliffhanger, and that's about it. That's about the only thing I didn't like about last night's episode. It's if I were to rate it, I would say it was 8.5 out of 10. I think it was that good. I think the cliffhanger just killed the momentum of the episode, but I understand why they did it. Sort of. Not 100% happy with it, but I hope everybody has a great day. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back whenever with another video. Bye-bye now.